Hey guys, today I'm reviewing a brand new foundation for you. This is a viral foundation right now. I've been seeing it everywhere, literally everywhere, and it looks so intriguing that I had to give it out a shot. I went to Ulta the other day, picked up a shade, and honestly, they're pretty much sold out everywhere, which is crazy. And I'm honestly shocked that I was able to pick up a shade that could potentially work for me. And they were literally like very slim to none in the store. This is their Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. I think the packaging is really cool and unique, and it's in a compact form, so I'm really excited to try this out. Before we do get started, if you're not subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But this is the packaging, and I honestly think the packaging is a really cool and unique packaging. Like, it's in a compact form. This is the unicarton, has a little apple detail, super cute. It does have a price point of $38. I did go ahead and pick mine up in the shade medium 030. I went with the shade that I thought would be best for myself, so if it doesn't match, just disregard the color match. We're looking more for actual foundation, how it feels, wears, and all of that. It's a buildable, full coverage, hydrating foundation balm, lightweight, long-wearing foundation, and a fresh matte finish. The packaging is fully recyclable, so it does look like it's not filled with a bunch of nasty stuff in here, which we love that. It's also cruelty-free, vegan, and it does say that it's infused with apple extract to help nourish the skin, give it a really nice healthy complexion, and just feel really healthy, which love that claim right off the bat. It also says that it's a non-comedogenic foundation balm to minimize the appearance of pores, smooth, healthy look, non-cakey, flashback-free. It also says that it covers blemishes and discoloration, and I believe there's 40 shades in this range, so we're gonna get right on into this. I really do like the compacted packaging. I'm just gonna prime up my skin using my e.l.f. primer. That is what I know works for me, for my pores. Ooh. Instantly just melted right onto my finger, so I'm just gonna actually swatch right here. Ooh, that's a lot of coverage for just the swatch. I'm hoping it doesn't oxidize, and I'm really hoping that I can make the shade work. I feel like it's a little bit more on like the yellowy undertone, but this is the shade. Ooh, on my hand kind of just like literally blends right in. I'm gonna be using the Morphe E63 brush to apply for the brush side, and then I'll be using a Real Techniques beauty sponge for the other side. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a lot of coverage. Aside from shade, I'm not even looking at the shade. That's a lot of coverage for literally one swipe. I'm not even gonna apply any more. Wow. Okay. I did not apply any more. I just did that one swipe. That can literally do my entire one side of my face, I feel. And this brush was completely clean. What? I mean, this was everyone's like reaction based off of the TikTok videos I saw, but that's crazy. I'm gonna see if I can actually like get the rest of this side complete just by using that one swipe, because that does say a lot about the product. Yes, it's $38, and yes, I feel like there's not a ton of product in here. You don't have to use a ton of it to achieve like a good amount of coverage and product. Okay, I'm loving this so far. Shade I think actually works pretty well. If I went down a shade, I think it may have been okay. I think it does have a pretty glow so far. I didn't even touch back into here yet. I'm still trying to see if I could make it work on this half. I would probably need like a touch more just to hit the forehead. But other than that, that was one swipe of me using it, and I really like this so far. I feel like it is full coverage. You can still see my little beauty mark right here, but the rest of the like imperfections on my skin or a little bit of darkness is completely covered, which is crazy. And I'm really liking that so far. I do like using this brush actually for this foundation. Dipped in a little bit more to get for the forehead. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of coverage. Would this be my new favorite? I always say that, but like, do we see that right now? Nothing versus literally one swipe of this balm. Hello. Right here I have some darkness. Let's see. You guys, if and when you can get your hands on this, please go do it. So it feels really good on the skin. It honestly feels like nothing's there. It feels super light. It has a little bit of a glow still peeking through, really natural looking, yet it is building up to be full coverage or medium to full. Even though the finish is supposed to be matte, I do feel like you could still see skin, which is really nice. It doesn't feel like it's matte, doesn't feel heavy, none of that. So I'm really liking that. I'm gonna now go in with the sponge. I'm gonna go in with the sponge now on this side. Oh my God. Wow. That's a ton of coverage. Okay. which is what I thought. I feel like this one may soak up the product a little bit more, but also may give more of a flawless look. Wow. Yeah, I think I like the sponge better, but then I feel like I'm itching to use more product, whereas this just completed the full face. Wow, that is complete full coverage versus this side. I like using both the brush or the sponge. That is a personal preference, I feel. I do think you get more of an airbrushed, flawless finish using the sponge. And this was dampened already. I'm like in awe. I really love it. And I think I love the shade as well. Just a tap more for the forehead area. Wow. I keep saying wow, but like seriously. I think I like this whole like cream situation. Wow. A little blemish right here, so that's pretty much gone. I think I like the sponge side a tad bit more. And I'm just gonna add a touch right here more. But yeah, I think the sponge looks a little bit better. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more product to the brush side with the sponge, just to complete it a little bit better. But that was just like to show you them both, but I think I like the sponge better. Okay, so yeah, a lot is being covered with this. I'm really liking it. I love the finish, the feel. I do like a soft matte look. I love a glowy look, but I feel like this is like the perfect in-between foundation, if that makes sense. This looks so flawless looking and so even. Feels like nothing's on my skin, and yet giving that really pretty full coverage, almost semi-matte finish. And it has that really pretty natural glow. I'm loving it. Definitely can see why everything is so hyped up all over the internet. Just a touch of this will be able to get you half of the face, which is crazy. So just wanted to let you guys know that, but I feel like you do have to go back in a little bit more times with the sponge. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete the rest of my makeup now. Actually, I wanna touch in a tiny bit more and put it right here. I know my concealer, wow. I know my concealer is gonna go here, but the darkness right here, I wanna see, yeah, completely covers it. I was expecting this product to be good because everyone's literally raving about it and it's off the shelves everywhere. But I mean, this looks like next level. Like, I love it. I love the feel, and I wasn't prepared, I guess, for this because this is so good right now. I'm gonna go ahead and complete the rest of my makeup off camera, see if it plays nicely with the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna use the makeup I use typically on the everyday. So I will be back with a little bit more glam on in just a sec. Okay, so we are back now with makeup on. I literally am in love with this right now. I love the way it feels, the way it looks. I can't get over it. Like, this looks so good. I was a little nervous when I picked this up that because of the word bomb, it was gonna feel like thick and maybe a little too oily or just like weird, but no, like I don't feel that right now. It's only been on for about a half hour, 45 minutes so far, so I can't really say much more yet. I will hop back on camera later on to share with you guys like final thoughts, but for right now, it feels amazing. It doesn't feel heavy. And like I said earlier, you do not need a lot. Definitely start out with a very soft hand and not a lot of product just because you don't want to apply too much and then have it feeling heavy. I'm not sure if it will do that, but I feel like if you add more with this product, you're just gonna wind up feeling pretty heavy and like looking too much. But setting it with my powder and all the products that I use on the everyday, I really think it works well with it. Like, it looks so good. Now, if you are new to my channel, I do have normal to combo skin. I would say I push more toward the normal side. I'm not really oily right now at all. Honestly, that's more towards summer. So I think it works perfect for my skin type. So if you have a skin type like mine, you will probably enjoy it. If you have combo skin, you may still enjoy this. Just make sure that you are setting your face. If you do have dry skin, just make sure you're prepping prior. I feel like you should do that always with your skincare. Always put on a moisturizer. Always do your skincare prior to foundation just so you can have a really nice application and looking really smooth. I feel like if you have dry skin, you probably will love this. Not heavy, and it feels really light, really hydrates the skin, and you can totally feel it. You could totally see it. Like, even in the swatch I did, the texture of it is just super smooth and doesn't feel drying at all. So if you have dry skin, you'll probably love it. And then of course, if you have oily skin, from what I'm feeling on my skin right now, I feel like you may not like it that much. Again, I'm gonna be wearing it for a while and I'll hop back on later to share with you guys final thoughts. As of right now, I really do like it. Also, I wanna let you know that there's no settling in my fine lines. I don't have a ton of settling by my smile lines. The smile line area is always a problem for me, so like it's fine, but there's not a ton, maybe a tiny smidge, but not a lot at all, which says a lot for me. So I'm gonna get on with my day and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right guys, so I'm back now and I feel like it's still holding up to what I initially thought before when I first put it on. I still really love it. It settled a little bit into some fine lines, nothing crazy, nothing like over the top. It did kind of wear away on my little blemishes I have right here on my chin. Still looks really good and looks really healthy. Also, don't mind my hair. I just put it up into a clip. It's been really annoying. But yeah, it looks so healthy-like. It doesn't look oily, but it still has that really pretty glow. Let me put lip balm on because it's really bothering me. It did wear away a little bit by my nose as well. There's really like no transfer, just a tad from my forehead, nothing crazy. And it still looks so good. I would say if you can get your hands on it, go get your hands on it. Keep tabs of when they're restocking and when it's in a store near you or, you know, online or something, because I know right now it's probably out of stock. But if you are anything like me, or even have my skin type where it's normal to sometimes combo, you're going to love the finish of this. This has been on for a while now as well, so I mean, some parts are looking a little discolored, but that's completely normal. I personally do like cream products. I love cream contouring and all of that. So for me personally, this is definitely A+, like I love it. I really think it meets up to the claims. Less is definitely more with this type of formula, so keep that in mind. And I believe that is all for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it and maybe found it a little bit helpful. So all I got on the new Good Apple Foundation Balm, and I will see you in my next one.